Thank you, Lindsay, and welcome everybody. It's always great to see young, smiling faces. You know, that's a good thing. So I thank you guys for coming here, and you're probably missing a little bit of school today too, right? So that's nothing wrong with that, right? Well, welcome, and I'd like to thank a few people too. I know Lindsay mentioned Skip and Brandon, but I'd certainly like to single out Russell Athletic for all that they do for Western Kentucky athletics. They're a terrific partner in every way, shape, and form, and certainly appreciate that and appreciate their involvement in this. I certainly want to thank Joe Tenius and the Bowling Green City Schools for their continued assistance in this terrific endeavor. And Jim Tenius in the audience was my son's elementary school principal for 4 years. So Jim, thanks for being here, and thanks for doing a terrific job at Potter Gray. You really do. You and the whole staff there is to be commended. You know, I was talking to Joe recently, and I didn't really realize, you know, this is the third year that we've done this now, and he had pointed out to me how few of the students that actually come here have actually been to our campus before. And I incorrectly assumed that, you know, if you live in Bowling Green, you've been to Western Kentucky and you've been to the campus, but that doesn't appear to be the case. And so I think that's one of the many great byproducts of this, is it brings a lot of people to our campus for the first time, a lot of young people to our campus for the first time. And, you know, as Lindsay mentioned, there's 2,100 students that'll be involved this year. And I think it's neat because it encompasses grades 3 through 12. So we've got a pretty good age gap there. And you can read the statistics nationwide of if you have a college degree, what your income level is versus if you don't, and really what your job opportunities are than if you don't. So certainly I think it's vital if you can get a college degree. So when we can get young people on our campus and have them experience not just our athletic department but our university for the first time, that's certainly a great thing. And this specific initiative, I mean, I'm so glad that we're doing it for the third year in a row, and I credit the teachers, you know, for incorporating this into their curriculum. I mean, the fact that you can have math and reading and history and geography and use this basketball game as a teaching tool is a great thing, and we're so happy to have the 2,100 students in our arena. And I know that part of that will be them going up and seeing our halls of history, and that's certainly a good thing. Maybe they can get a little bit better understanding of the history of not only our university but our athletic department. But I just thank Joe. You know, Joe has just been, he's more than a partner in this. He's family. I mean, the Tenius family is deeply rooted in the history of Western Kentucky athletics, and really, were it not for Joe's leadership and Joe's support through all this, I don't think we'd be sitting here today. So Joe, I personally thank you and for all that you've done.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And I think
Michelle?
you go ahead.
Want me to go ahead next?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity to be here, and we are thrilled to be a part of the third annual education game. And as Todd just said, many of our students do not have the opportunity to get on campus unless it is through some event that we provide the transportation and bring them to campus. And whether it's an opportunity to go to Van Meter Auditorium for a theatrical production or a concert, whether it's an opportunity to come to the Kentucky Museum, come to Diddle Arena for the Student Technology Leadership Program that they host every year, or to come to this basketball game in January, it helps us give our students that, for some of them, the first glimpse of a university and what things happen on a university campus. So we are pleased that our 3rd through 8th grade students will be attending along with our students from the Academy at 11th Street. We think that the Hall of History is a great addition here at Diddle Arena. It will give our students, those who arrive early, an opportunity to walk. Those who will wait for the second wave of buses to go back afterwards, give them an opportunity to walk the halls and see not just the history of WKU athletics, but the Hall of History, if you've not had the opportunity to go through that, provides just the history of our country and what was going on during the different decades here in Kentucky and across the country. So we're going to use every opportunity that Diddle Arena presents to educate our students and to also let them have that perhaps rare occasion to come to a Division I athletic event. So we're very excited, always pleased to work with the university in any way that we can and look for every chance to bring our students on campus. So it'll be an exciting morning, and we'll be here to support the Lady Toppers and get a win over Georgia State.
Well, I guess that leaves me, my turn. First, I'd like to say I'm so excited to see so many young faces out in the audience. Thank you all for coming, and it's awesome that you got selected to come today. And school is definitely an amazing opportunity, and school was one of my favorite parts of the day, not only just because of the education, because of the friends and all the different teachers and everyone who has a favorite teacher in here? Raise your hand. I know, I still remember my favorite teacher. So it's really important that you really enjoy all the people that are around you, and not just your teachers, but your friends and your peers and everyone else. So I'm super excited to be sitting here today as the head coach, and excited about the 2,100 students that will be in here cheering really loud for us. And this is a special place. But I also would like to say thank you to Russell and to Modern Woman for everything that you all have done and everything that you do for us, because it means a lot. And the same thing, Joe, goes to you. Without you all support, athletics and Western Kentucky couldn't have the things that we do, and we really appreciate that. I actually do not take that for granted, because being a former athlete myself here, just really appreciate everything about the community, everything about Bowling Green, Kentucky itself. So I'm just super excited to be a part of my first opportunity for the Education Day, and I'm really looking forward to it. You know, my student athletes, it's not just about basketball here, so we talk a lot with our students about their grades and about getting in the community, and you know, Cheney Means and Bianca McGee, our two seniors this year. Bianca will be graduating in December, actually, and I'm super proud of her. And Cheney Means is on track to finish graduating, but has done so much in the community. And those are things that, as a coach, you're very, very proud of. And those are things that I know your parents and your teachers, as you continue to grow and get the education that you do, you'll be able to do a lot of different things in the community too. As Todd had said about, you know, the campus here at Western Kentucky, it's a beautiful place and an awesome place, and I know you're going to look forward to having an opportunity to go up and look at the hall and all the different things up there. And, you know, education is about a lot of different things, educating yourself about, you know, not only in school with math and science and all the different things, but about all the different people and all the different walks of life. And I think that's so important. So when I look out on the crowd today, I'm just so impressed that I see so many different faces. And that's what's awesome, because there's so many different places and that you can go in the world and see different faces and see different things. And basketball in Western Kentucky is just another part of where you can be able to see some excitement and some joy. And that's what we try to bring to our fans. So when we play Georgia State here, it'll be our first conference game. And we're working now to keep getting better and better, and the team is working really hard. We had an unbelievable crowd here against the University of Louisville, and we look forward to having a great crowd with you all here so we can get our first conference win. So this will be a big day for us, but it'll be a great day for you all. And I just encourage you all, not only on this day, but any day that you all want to come out and watch our team play, please just get in touch with the women's basketball office, and I promise you that we'll have an opportunity for you all to come out anytime and see us play, because we would love to have that opportunity. And if you just want to have opportunity too to come and visit in our locker room and meet with some of the players, we would love to do that too, all right? Does that sound good? We would love to do that. So again, thank you for everything, and we look forward to having the opportunity to get you all here. And you got to promise me one thing though. Can you cheer like really, really loud? Real loud? Yeah. I like it. I like it over here. I didn't hear this side over here. Can we cheer really loud for me, for the team when you all come?
Yes.
Huh? Okay, okay. Well, again, thank you all for coming out so much. It's going to be a special day in Western Kentucky, and the community and everyone else is just super excited to have such amazing young people like yourself. Thank you.
Start with questions from our media members.
Coach, we've seen, several programs try to have the Education Day initiatives. I know athletics isn't what this is all about, but talk about how big it is for the teams that are doing this to expose younger viewers to the women's game.
I think it's huge. Just the opportunity, like you said, it's not just about basketball. It's about everything else that it entails. To have them be able to come and just experience and see, not just the basketball, the game itself, but the people that are involved, all the different people that are here. And you said a big part at the end. It's about the women too, the empowerment of women, and having the opportunity to understand and know that there's equal opportunity out there for everything, and I think that's very important.
Coach, have you thought at all about what 2,100 kids in here is going to be like when you guys play?
No, I haven't thought of it, but actually when I walked out, it was really exciting just to see a sprinkle of these young people sitting here today. I just think it's always awesome when you can have anyone to have the opportunity to come out and, not only just cheer on our players, but to have the opportunity to have a good time and enjoy themselves. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm very fortunate. My path was a little different getting here as a coach. 8 years of my career before I got into coaching, I worked with young people. So I'm very, very partial to, I worked at Bowling Green Parks and Rec here. I worked in the Parks and Rec in Louisville, Kentucky. So I seen, young adults and young, kids every day, and it's a joy. And I'm excited to see us run out and the players run out and us walk out and see all those 2,100 kids in the stands.
Todd, we talked about it a little the other day in terms of, opening the door and giving people opportunities to be able to see this team. And obviously, like I said, athletics isn't, what this is totally about. It's a part of it. But just talk about, again, the importance of that, especially young viewers being able to give them an opportunity to see college athletics and this team in the women's game.
Yeah, no, great question, Zach. I mean, Michelle and her staff have done such a terrific job in the last year and a half. And I think it's an outstanding product, and it's a fun product to watch. And so what we're hopeful of is that if people come in the door for the first time, they'll like what they see, and then they'll come back and they'll have a good time. And that's really what we're trying to do. We want to expose people to our campus, certainly, but we want to expose people to our women's basketball program also, in the hopes that they come back and they want to see more of both.
Any more questions from the media? Do any of the students have any questions for Coach? If you want to raise your hand.
Any future point guards out there in the audience?
I know. Somebody has to have a question. One person?
Right here in the blue, we did. No?
One person? Not one?
False start.
I'm feeling a little sad.
Got one over here.
Okay. Way to step up to the plate.
What's your name? And then ask your question.
I am Tyler Littlepage. And what would you do if you once stayed in this game?
Well, what was the question again? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear it.
What would you do if you once stayed in this game?
If I won state?
State tournament.
Oh, okay. I think the big opportunity for us is just to have an opportunity to win the game, because it'll be our first conference game. So if we win that game, then that'll get us off our first conference game here at home, and that'll get us off to a great start.
Anybody else have any questions?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Mills Turner, and do you think y'all have good chances of winning the conference this year?
Great question. Let me look at my crystal ball and see that. No, I think that we're going to have to continue to keep getting better and keep working. I'm super proud of our team and how we're working hard. So it's going to take a lot of effort on everyone's part, all of our players, and we're going to have to take care of business, and especially here on our home court. So that's why we need all the fans we can, so we can make sure we win our home games and put ourselves in a good position.
One last chance for question. Anybody else?
My name is McKenna Twyman. Is it hard to coach the Lady Toppers?
That's a great question. It's always, it's not easy. I think if it was easy, everyone would have the opportunity to do it. But I'm very blessed and very fortunate that I have the opportunity. So I take it every day as a challenge, just as you all take challenges in class and you all have challenges in life. But it's a great challenge, and I love it, and I'm pretty blessed to be doing something I love to do.
Okay, we appreciate everybody's attendance today. We'll see everybody in January.
Can I ask the students one question?
Definitely.
You had a red towel on your seat when you arrived today. I'm just curious, show of hands if you know why that red towel is there. Okay. Another part of learning about history. Want to tell us why the red towel? Okay, when we come to the Lady Topper game on January 8th, we're going to bring it and wave it. But do you know why a red towel? Mr. Stahl? You're not sure? Uh-oh, okay. It's for Western, okay. Anyone else? It's the team colors. Those are all pretty good answers, but there's a little more history to that red towel. So maybe part of the challenge between now and January 8th is to do a little research and find out why you were given a red towel today, why it's important to bring it to the game, and why when you come to, whether it's a Western basketball game or a WKU football game or almost any athletic event, you see the red towel, you see the red towel on the floor. You need to do a little research. And the Hall of History upstairs may help you with some of that as well. But check that out when you leave before you come back on January 8th. It's one thing to have the red towel and wave it. It's something else to know why you're waving it. What got it started? How did it originate? Emma, you think you know? It's for our team. That's right. That's right. Well, a little homework assignment as you go back today before you come back on January 8th, okay?
And how about this real quick? Can you all show me how to wave the red towel? Can we practice?
All right.
That looks good.
I need everybody. Don't be shy. There we go. Make sure you bring that back on January 8th, okay? Thank you everybody for coming. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
No, thank you, Joe.